Somerville. They go to Somerville. We all do.
Three of us go Hooverville for me, Maddie, and Levi, and then the rest of them. Except for Devin, he stays here.
I know the secretary out of Hooverville. I know her very well. Her name is Tibby Brown. She goes by Margaret, but she goes by Tibby. So this is her first year out at Hooverville.
But she was at the high school.
She was a secretary at the high school for the principal there, yes.
It's so nice for the children to have such a small town where they know people from the high school are now at their school. I love that about Waynesboro.
How did you know she was at the high school?
Because my mom works with her.
Aha, okay.
And my sister goes to the high school.
My mom has her.
Well, my wife, before she passed away, worked for 25 years at Somerville as a teacher's aide. Now, you would know, nobody here would know her, but she spent a lot of time there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Very good.
We're proud of our schools in our area and very proud of our children. We've been to bigger cities where there's big schools and a lot going on, and I'm not saying that's bad or good, but to have such a small little place where everyone knows everybody,
That helps.
it does, and I think
That
it gives
helps.
the children a sense of safety and protection in our area. Oh, this is our cat Topaz. She's very much a visitor. I hope she doesn't disturb you.
She won't disturb
Come
me.
here.
And then there's another cat.
And then there's a cat that usually up and Jesse's during twilight.
I don't know, I want it down.
Well, Mayor, we spent a little bit of time formulating some questions, and if you're
Okay.
ready, we'd like to
Sure,
start.
whenever you're ready.
Okay.
That's fine.
Here you go, Nate.
What's your favorite baseball team?
When it comes to professional sports, I really don't go for one team or another.
And then college.
Almost have to go with Penn State.
Yes. That's our favorite team.
But then when whoever's on TV, whichever sport it is, whether it's football, baseball, or college football, if the score is lopsided, I'll switch to another game.
Okay, you're back. Wait, Brock.
Is your job easy or hard?
In my opinion, it's an easy job. Because my job has two parts to it. I'm responsible for the police department. And the other part of it is public relations, which is what I'm doing here this morning. I get out quite a bit. This weekend in particular, I have two other events, one on Saturday night and one on Sunday afternoon that I will be going to present proclamations for the work that they have done in the area. And I think for the rest of the week, I think there's at least 3 meetings, different events that I will travel to. And then the following week, I know there's some I'll be up in Shippensburg for one. But overall, let me put it this way. In a small community, as Sue said, if you don't enjoy what you're doing, you need to get out of it. And I enjoy what I'm doing.
Thank you, Mayor.
There you go.
Do you have a pet?
No. I did have a dog when my youngest, let me start a little bit sooner. I have 2 daughters. The oldest one is a teacher at Mallory. She teaches 3rd grade. The youngest one, 3 years ago, just retired from the United States Coast Guard after 27 years. When she went to go into the Coast Guard, she had a girlfriend, had a yard sale, and at the yard sale was some small puppies. And she said, do we want one? My wife said, no. But she said, if there's one left at the end of the day, Well, think about it. Well, guess what? There was one left. A Shih Tzu Poo. Black as the night. And I had her for, until she passed away for 17 years.
It's a long time to have a pet.
Yeah. That's the only, well, we had another dachshund in between there, but he liked to bite my mother in the heels.
Goodness.
Easy. How do you like being the mayor?
I like it very much. I get to meet a lot of people, which is something that needs to be done, because you need to get out into the community, which I do. And a lot of people know who I am. Just was at an event last night, and most of the people did not call me by my first name, Dick Starliper. They called me Mayor. So they recognize the office sometimes more than the individual, which is fine for me. But I like very much being there. Don't know whether Devin can say that or not.
It's okay. We can just go to the next person.
Yeah, sure.
Devin's a little shy yet.
Yeah.
Chase isn't here.
Oh, Chase is
Oh,
in
yeah,
here.
I
We
can-
made a decision.
so
We
it
had a
was-
friend, excuse me just a minute, team. We had a friend named Chase Mama who lives right up the street. And he got sick last night in the middle of the night. So his mother sent me a message this morning and asked if his bestest friend in the daycare, Nate, would ask his question. Levi, excuse me, Brock, can you bring the clipboard over for Nate? He needs to ask Chase's question.
Sort of just like mine, and he said, "What's your favorite football team?"
As I said, really I don't have a favorite sports team. I can get in trouble that way.
I guess so. I hadn't thought of that. It's okay. It's okay. We'll do it in a minute. Levi's next. We don't want to break up the term. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I see. So we got backwards. Well, then what will Levi ask, honey?
He'll ask his thing.
Yeah, but we already know the answer.
Yeah.
So we had a mix-up in our question.
Maybe he could ask Maddie's question.
We would like to switch it. Can we switch it, Maddie? Because it's okay that you asked
And
Levi's.
then you can ask another
That was the
question.
right question because his dog came from a garage sale. We love garage sales, right? So maybe that's why I have it. Okay. Can you give that to Levi? Maddie and I got some garage sale history together. Thank
What
you, Mama.
city do you live
I live in one. I have to live within the borough of Waynesboro, not in the township, but within the borough. And I've lived there all my life. And I've lived at the same address that I'm living at now since 1964.
Wow.
36 and 16, 52 years. I didn't get married until I was 24 years old.
Levi, can you hand that to the next person, please? Thank you. Thank you.
in? What's your favorite sport?
For a long while, my favorite sport, in a way, was golf. I played a lot of golf in my younger days, but I have not played golf for the last 3.5 years. I just haven't had the time or the interest to go out and do it. But in high school, my senior year, I ran track. It was the first year that we had track in Waynesboro. So, but I enjoy all sports. As I said before, nothing favorite. Do have a favorite golfer, but nothing
Who
as
is
far
your
as
favorite golfer?
Phil Mickelson.
That's what my grandparents like.
So, I've been pondering this for a while, but what is your favorite location in town?
Someplace where no one can find me. Favorite location? To do what? Anything or just?
Just a favorite location.
other than my own house, you know, I got a large house with 8 rooms and a large lawn. I guess in a way you could say my favorite location is Borough Hall. I have an office there, and I can talk to the borough employees coming and going, and police officers when they're in.
Mayor, our friends have worries this year. It's a political year. We have the election coming up. And one reason they were interested in you coming is because they're very aware of turmoil in our country right now. And they're saying things that they hear parents say about what if this happens, and what if this person gets elected, or what if that person gets elected. And I've tried to have my friends be at ease about that. Is there a way that we can help our friends understand and not be so worried?
To understand, you know, a lot of adults don't understand what's going on
That's true.
and why. And I can understand where the young people have a concern with all that they're hearing and all that you're seeing. It just is disheartening for someone who is, I won't say diehard individual, but I'm presuming that anybody who's saying anything feels that what they're talking about is for the best for our country. And that's one thing that you need to look at. You know, what is best for our country? And no one's going to know that, because down through the ages, there have been things that we thought were good, and something else happened, and it was in turmoil then. But it just the only thing you can do talking to your friends is just, you know, tell them also to have a good conversation with their parents. Hopefully they vote. I try to get down to Hardee's for coffee a number of times during the week, and the conversation always said, well, I don't know who I'm going to vote for. You know, I don't want to vote for her because of this. I don't want to vote for him because of that. I said, well, you got one other choice. And they looked at me and said, what's that? I said, you can always write my name in. I said, that'll put things into a little bit of a turmoil. I don't think that's going to happen, though. But I wouldn't put it past a couple of them. But just to, it is a awful election year. I'll agree with most people on that. But it's just something that is the way of our life here in this country. At least we have the option of doing what we're doing. Not like some other countries that they say, well, they're going to be the president of that country, and no one else has a say in it. So we're in good shape in that respect.
Thank you, Mayor. Do you have any questions for us before we have our breakfast with you?
Well, I have more or less a statement.
Okay.
You know who your friends are. You know who your parents' friends are. And please, when you're out and about, no matter where you're at, be aware of someone who maybe comes up to you and wants to do something with you, take you somewhere because this or that happened. You know, you have a voice. I know all of you can yell and scream if that
Do
individual.
you want me to show you?
Don't want to wake up the neighborhood. But, you know, be aware of who your friends are and who the friends of your parents are. And I keep telling people at council meeting that if you see something, do something. Don't wait until a week later and say, oh, I thought I saw this or that. No, you have to do something right away. And that's the biggest thing.
Good advice. Thank you, Mayor.
Sue, I'll give you these and you can give everyone one.
Thank you so much. This is what started our quest to find you in the first place. They saw your, Maddie, do you mind handing them out to the clerk? They saw your card on my desk and was so excited that we had met you at Applebee's the other night.
Well, that was a good, well, mixer I had last night was at F&M Bank.
I missed that. We had some things going on
Yeah.
at home. I hope that went well. The chamber. Devin. That's all right. You can do it.
Good job, Dad.
All right. That's like a ring bear. We weren't sure how that was going to go.
Now let me see what we have in here. We got a card. We got a little note. Card signed by everybody. I'll put that in there so I don't lose that. That's a big coffee cup. All right. And there's the notes in there. I will make use of that. Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
We appreciate your time today.
Oh, no problem with time. As I said, you know, when you started asking about it, I started looking at my schedule and there's times when things come up and unfortunately I tell people, you know, that is already taken, you know.
Right.
Do that because I have items in my calendar for next year already.
Wow.
So,
We felt fortunate. I called on a morning, you called me an hour later, and we booked it this week. I felt like we were guided and helped with that. Because when they're interested, that's when it's time to
Yeah.
present
Oh,
the
yeah.
information.
Yeah.
And they're interested, so
Yeah.
that's good.